It's time now to gather some evidence regarding your skill. So we're starting to really get in and assess your competency now at the element 3. So I need you to go and download and print the Evidence for Portfolio TAEDES 402A-3.4 document. Once you've done that, you'll notice that I have actually changed that original Word document from training.gov.au. Because I downloaded a Word version, that allowed me to modify the document for my own needs. Had I have downloaded a PDF file, it would have just been a static document that I couldn't make my own changes for myself to. So you can download a PDF document when you're a trainer and just put pen marks beside it and file a hard copy or electronically scan your hard copy with your, with your little notes on it. That's fine, and I did that for a fair while. If you have a little bit more advanced skills with Word and you want to create an extra column and keep it all typed, that's fine. Either way, when ASQA audits, they're just looking at whatever format that you've got, within your range of competence. So they're looking, as long as they can see the links. So it's fine for you to complete this in pen. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. So once you've downloaded, it will look like, pardon me, here we are. This is it here, Evidence for Portfolio. That's the document. So I'll take you down to the elements and performance, and you can see here, excuse me for scrolling, I just created an extra column. So you can see here 1.1, you see the word client in bold italics, so I knew that I could link that to the range statement, and I knew that I would then be able to define in my training, in my lesson plan around element 1, and expand upon the term client and actually broaden it out to the different definitions within that range statement. So there's 1.1 about skills, 1.2 linked to skills, knowledge and skills. There was something in 1.2, 1.3 for knowledge that related to the functions and responsibilities of training package developers. I've since thought about that some more, and I think I'll be linking that knowledge a little bit later on. So it was fine to cover it as far as an RTO goes, but we're really looking for a deeper definition of that, so of training package developers. Okay, so I'll address that knowledge portion again very shortly in element 4 or 5. So I can probably go in there and change that now. So where's 4.5? Where is it? Yeah, use advice produced by the training package developer. So in that, we'll also talk about knowledge being 4.2, yep, and then we'll link it to that knowledge box. I'll go back to there. Copy and paste it. Required knowledge, that one there. Copy it. I'm going to make that 1. And 4. Okay, so we'll go back there. And there we are. So that's how I've linked it in lately. And look, the more you go over it and interpret it and analyse it, you will keep improving upon your training, just as you've seen me going through this process with you. I've actually picked up where, you know, I really could interpret that more specifically about the training package developers and link that in under element 4, 4.2 specifically. Okay, so your project, this will all be provided for you. All you have to do is go on down to the range statement. And you see that I've linked the bold italicized client word to 1.1. So I want you to go back and find out where training and assessment organisation occurs in the element, in the performance criterion. There you go, you can see it there. And all you would have to do then is write that performance criterion in front of it. You can just write it there in pen. And also the quality assurance policies. Now, where did that relate to? Under the elements. Oh, there it is. It's still part of 1.3 for you. And contextualising units, we'll see where that occurred. There we are, 4.1. So do your best with that competency skill, and that gives you a good understanding of linking. Very, very happy for you to do any of your linking in pen. And as we work further through the course, you will be producing, you know, a more certificate 4 level of linking where you can develop and link the whole unit of competency there. Well, we're up to element 4 and racing through the first unit of competency. So in this element, we contextualise units and modules for client applications. So we better define contextualise, and you guys know how to do that now. You've got your range statement there in your downloaded unit. So I've just taken out an extract of that. So contextualising units, and within all of the dot points I've just highlighted 2 dot points in red. So I just want to explain how we here at Evoke have contextualised this unit so far for your needs. Okay, so we've identified specific organisational policies and procedures. So all through it, to give it some context, to give it some sense of authenticity, we've shared with you our actual staff induction slides, and I've actually lectured from our staff induction to share our policies on our quality assurance processes. Also, we've identified Susan, so we've taken a specific person from our group and we've applied an authentic case study there, which we've then linked right throughout the other units, and that's why there's been a little bit of a delay in getting week 1's, you know, rest of the elements up there on the site for you. And look, it is worth the investment of being patient for a day or two, because it really does bring that authentic learning environment to the table. So I hope that helps you to understand contextualising. We also then have to consider it from IBS's point of view, and this is now getting into 4.2. So 4.2, give you the direct information. Use advice on contextualisation provided by the training package developer or course developer to meet the client's needs. So the course developer is, or training package developer I should say, is IBSA. And they're one of 11 industry councils. I've left you a link there if you'd like to have a little explore around IBS's site. Innovation and Business Skills Australia is their full name. They're one of 11 industry skills councils, and this is a little blurb from their homepage. Our mission is to build capability, professionalism and innovative capacity in Australia's workforce. through sharp focus consultation on skill needs in our 6 industry sectors. Our workforce development products and services reflect real industry skill requirements and are designed to foster innovative thinking and practice. So essentially, the vet sector is about raising the skill levels of Australians. If the employees, if the workforce is highly skilled, then the Australian economy can thrive because we're going to be competitive with the rest of the world. Each business is going to be competitive globally. And what happens is companies like IBSA are fine-tuned aware of, world's best practice. And they then keep offering newer and newer versions. That's why right now we've got a TAE, and there used to be a TAA, it used to be a BSZ. So as the world changes, as technology changes, as expectations and client demands change, it's a constant state of continuous improvement to meet that. So that's where IBS's role is taking those, world benchmarks and refining training packages that they write, and then it's up to the RTOs and their qualified trainers and assessors to work with that training package to create then, the nationally recognised benchmark training.